What if I told you that you don't need steroids to look like you're on them? Flexed biceps, this is the natural athlete's secret to looking enhanced, the science. Backed blueprint to building a physique that turns heads and commands respect, all naturally. Globe showing Europe, Africa from training smarter to optimizing recovery. This is how you conquer the gym, conquer your limits, and ultimately conquer the world, one rep at a time. Brain, no fake shortcuts, no magic pills, just real results, real effort, and real science. This is how you look enhanced. Without ever crossing the line, rocket the science of the enhanced look 0.00200. Explain what creates that enhanced aesthetic, muscle density, symmetry, low body fat, and proportions. Break the myth that only steroids can achieve it. Use visual comparisons and muscle physiology breakdowns. When most people think of that enhanced, look the kind that pops even under a t-shirt. They assume it's all about drugs or genetics. But here's the truth. The visual impact of an enhanced physique actually comes down to structure, proportion, and conditioning. It's not magic, it's measurable. The key is developing round, full muscles, tightening up weak points, and creating the illusion of size through smart training. Think about it: wide shoulders, a tight waist, dense arms. It's all about ratios. You don't need to be massive to look powerful. You need to be balanced. Now, when you train naturally, your goal isn't just to add mass. It's to sculpt density and definition through consistent overload and precision. Enhanced lifters can get away with more volume and sloppier recovery. You can't. That means your sets, reps, and exercise selection have to work smarter, not just harder. Every rep should move you closer to that aesthetic symmetry: upper chest, rear delts, glutes, hamstrings, all firing in unison to create that sharp, athletic look. And when you combine this with low enough body fat to bring out separation and detail, suddenly you start to look enhanced, even though you're 100% natural. The secret isn't a secret at all. It's science, discipline, and time. The difference between average and aesthetic isn't found in a vial. It's found in your ability to master the fundamentals. Training like an athlete, not a bodybuilder too. 01400 discuss compound, focused programming, progressive overload, and power building techniques. Show how natural lifters should optimize training volume and intensity to maximize muscle fiber recruitment. When it comes to training, most people make the mistake of thinking that more is always better. More sets, more exercises, more time in the gym. But as a natural athlete, that approach can actually hold you back. You don't have the luxury of endless recovery that enhanced lifters do. What you do have is the ability to train with precision, and that means shifting your mindset from bodybuilding to athletic performance. The goal isn't just to hit muscles, it's to move with purpose, push with power, and stimulate growth efficiently. The foundation is built on heavy, compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, presses, and rows. These movements recruit the most muscle fibers, build real world strength, and trigger the hormonal response your body needs to grow naturally. But here's the key: intensity must be balanced with control. Instead of chasing fatigue for the sake of it, chase progression, more weight, better form, stronger mind, muscle connection. That's how you build the kind of physique that looks enhanced but is earned the hard way. And don't underestimate athletic training. Sprints, jumps, and functional movements create that powerful, dense look that most gym only lifters never achieve. It's not about just lifting, it's about performing. Every workout should feel like you're sharpening a weapon, precise, explosive, and efficient. When you train like an athlete, you move differently, you look different, and you carry yourself differently. Smart Nutrition for Natural Gains 401600 dive into macronutrient ratios, nutrient timing, and recovery fueling. Explain how naturals can build muscle and stay lean by mastering calories and protein synthesis. You can train perfectly, hit every rep with precision, and still fall short if your nutrition isn't dialed in. This is where most natural athletes either make it or break it. Without drugs to boost protein synthesis or recovery, your body depends entirely on how well you fuel it. Nutrition isn't just about eating clean, it's about understanding timing, balance, and strategy. Every meal is an opportunity to recover stronger and grow leaner. Start with the basics: calories, protein, carbs, and fats. If you're not eating enough, your training becomes maintenance. If you're eating too much, definition fades. The sweet spot is eating in a small surplus during growth phases and maintaining a slight deficit when leaning out. And the hero nutrient here is protein spread throughout the day, high quality, consistent. That's what keeps you anabolic naturally. Carbs are your training fuel. Don't fear them, time them. Get them around your workouts to power performance and replenish glycogen, and keep fats moderate to support hormones and recovery. But here's what separates the disciplined from the average consistency. You can't train inconsistency in the kitchen. The athletes who look enhanced naturally are the ones who treat nutrition like part of their program, not an afterthought. Hydration, micronutrients, and fiber all play silent but critical roles in how your body performs and looks. The more intentional you are with what you eat, the more your physique reflects that effort. It's not about restriction. It's about precision, giving your body exactly what it needs when it needs it every single day. Mastering Recovery and Sleep 6-018-00 emphasize sleep quality, deloads, and stress control. Explain the hidden anabolic window of recovery that naturals rely on to grow, where enhanced athletes rely on drugs. Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. Recovery is where you actually build muscle. Training breaks your body down. Recovery is what rebuilds it stronger. And for natural athletes, this phase is absolutely critical. You don't have synthetic hormones keeping you in an anabolic state 24/7. So every night of sleep, every rest day, every stress management habit matters more than most people realize. Think about it. You can't expect to grow if you're sleeping 4 hours, scrolling your phone at 2 a.m., and living off caffeine. Growth happens in the quiet hours, when your body releases natural growth hormone, repairs damaged muscle fibers, and restores your nervous system. That's why deep, consistent sleep is the most underrated performance enhancer you'll ever have. Prioritize it like you would a workout. Create a routine: dim lights, no screens, same bedtime, and you'll be shocked how much stronger and fuller you look after just a few weeks. Then there's active recovery: walks, mobility work, stretching, or light training days to keep blood flowing without overtaxing your system. And don't forget the power of stress control. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which can directly sabotage muscle retention and fat loss. Learning to unplug, breathe, and recharge isn't soft, it's strategic. Natural athletes thrive when their recovery habits match their training intensity. You don't grow from doing more. You grow from doing better, training hard, recovering harder, and giving your body space to adapt. Natural supplementation that actually works: 8-0-1-10-0-0, cut through the noise, only mention evidence. Backed supplements: creatine, beta, alanine, caffeine, vitamin D. Debunk flashy enhanced products and reinforce science-backed choices. When it comes to supplements, the fitness industry loves to sell magic in a bottle. But here's the reality: no supplement can replace hard training, smart nutrition, and proper recovery. If you're natural, supplements should support your foundation, not substitute for it. The key is focusing on what's proven by science, not hype. You don't need 20 different powders to look enhanced. You need the right few that actually move the needle. Let's start with creatine. It's the most researched supplement in the world, and for good reason. Creatine helps you train harder, recover faster, and over time, builds that dense, full muscle look we associate with enhanced physiques. It's not a miracle. It's consistent, small improvements stacking up over time. Then there's caffeine, one of the simplest and most effective pre-workout tools. It boosts focus, intensity, and drive, helping you perform at your best when it matters most. Beta-alanine is another useful one, helping buffer fatigue during those brutal sets where most people stop too early. And don't sleep on the basics. Vitamin D, omega-3s, magnesium, all of these play crucial roles in muscle function, hormone balance, and recovery. Forget about flashy muscle boosters or test enhancers, and 99% of them do nothing but drain your wallet. The natural athlete's real supplement stack is built on evidence, not emotion. It's simple, effective, and consistent, the same principles that define great training and nutrition. If you stick with what's proven, your results will speak louder than any marketing claim. Mindset of the Natural Conqueror 10, 0113, 00 End Powerful. Mindset, patience, discipline, and mental toughness. Highlight the pride in being natural, how to look enhanced, feel strong, and conquer the world naturally. At the end of the day, all the science, training, nutrition, and recovery in the world mean nothing if your mindset isn't locked in. The truth is, staying natural in a world obsessed with shortcuts takes strength far beyond the physical. It's easy to get tempted to compare yourself to enhanced lifters online, to feel like you're being left behind. But that's where mental toughness separates you from everyone else. The natural athlete's journey is longer, but it's also more rewarding because every ounce of progress is yours. This mindset isn't built overnight. It comes from showing up when motivation fades, pushing through plateaus, and trusting the process even when results move slowly. Discipline beats hype every single time. You're not training for validation. You're training to build something real, something earned. When you stop chasing quick fixes and start chasing mastery, everything changes. And here's the thing most people don't realize: confidence doesn't come from looking a certain way. It comes from knowing you earned that look. Every rep, every clean meal, every early night adds up to a body and a mindset that commands respect without ever saying a word. That's what separates the natural athlete from the crowd. The mission isn't just to look enhanced, it's to be enhanced mentally, emotionally, and physically through effort and consistency. You're not just building muscle, you're building character that lasts far beyond the gym. At the end of the day, looking enhanced without crossing the line isn't about secrets. It's about mastering the fundamentals. Train with purpose, eat with precision, recover like it's your job, and keep your mindset unshakable. Every rep, every meal, every night of sleep, it all compounds. The natural athlete doesn't chase shortcuts. They build their edge through science, discipline, and patience. You don't need drugs to stand out. You need consistency that never quits. Because when you commit to the process, your results will speak louder than anything else. Stay natural, stay relentless, stay unstoppable.